Welcome to today's video. Welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be my Shop My Stash for the week of April 28th onwards. So this is actually going to be the last week that I have my April brow routine, so let's go ahead and start with that. This is my April brow routine. I have my Laura Lee brush. I have the Wonder Brow. This is in the shade Blonde. Just so you guys know, I finished the little tip over here. It is completely gone. So I've been having to use the bigger tip over here. Very, like, wow, that's a lot of product still left over. It's a very creamy consistency. I actually preferred the skinnier tip, obviously. So, and also I have the Profusion Good Brow Day brow gel in the shade Blonde. I like the shape and size of the spoolie. The colors, like the formula, it's goopy for me. For some reason, like I like thin brows. I'm sorry, I do. I just like thin brows. I think that thicker brows look bad on me. These will make my brows look so thick no matter what. Like I can have the thinnest brows ever and it's still a little too thick for my comfort when I use this product. But try to use it up. I'm using just a little sponge my mom got me for my birthday. It's in the e.l.f. Halo Glow Puff for concealer and powder. For the week, I'm not wearing lashes because I'm trying out a new mascara, which we'll talk about later. But when I am gonna wear lashes this week, it's gonna be with the Duo Strip Lash Adhesive and then the Glamlite and Michaela Potts 2 Icon lashes. These Rimmel Candlelight eyeliners. These last really well in my waterline, and I have basically every shade I could need for somebody who doesn't really do very intricate eyeliner designs. So, and my more natural, like I like to use an eyeshadow for my top line. My wing is literally an eyeshadow, right? Or yeah, that's black wing is an eyeshadow. So these are just perfect for what I go for. But this is going to be in my Shop My Stash this week. This is the e.l.f. Bronzing Drops. I have the shade Pure Gold. I did mix it in with my moisturizer. It says add 1 to 3 drops, and I don't think I did that, but it doesn't matter. But I mixed this in with my moisturizer, and I wasn't really a big fan of it. I definitely think that it made my rosacea stick out a little bit more. But I do want to use this as with other products. Like I would like to mix this in with my foundation. I would like to use this as a liquid bronzer. I definitely want to use this as another primer as well. So I am sticking to using this week. I cannot wait to have a week of like first impressions with this. I'm gonna have a lot of first impressions in this. So this is the e.l.f. Stay All Night Microfine Setting Mist. I still have quite a lot of this. This lasts forever. Really enjoy this. Changing, so take this with a grain of salt. But this is the Ace Beauté Cream Shadow in the shade Iced Latte. This is what I'm going to use tomorrow because I'm doing a tutorial for some work appropriate makeup. So that's what I'm using. And I'm going to use it in conjunction with this SheGlam Chromosome palette. This is in the shade Velocity. You can see I have hit pan because I've been using this palette for a long time. It's been in multiple Shop My Stashes. I don't think it's going to be in, I think it's about time to rotate this out of my collection. But you can see I use this shade a lot, and this is actually what I use as eyeliner every single day. I have these two shades mixed into my crease today because I went with a more natural-esque type of look, but yeah, definitely do not purchase this just based off of my review. Please look into SheGlam before you decide to support them. I had already purchased them before I looked into the brand, so I'm just using the products that I already have. I don't support SheGlam anymore. If I get any products from SheGlam, it's typically from Amazon, and it's not really a lot that I'm getting. Like it might be 1 or 2 products that are hyped up that I really want to try, but other than that, please look into the brand before you try it. So don't just buy it off of my recommendation. My recommendation to you is to not actually buy SheGlam, to buy a more ethic brand. Combo for this month this week is going to be the e.l.f. Cream Glide Lip Liner in the shade Pinky Swear and the e.l.f. Glow Reviver Lip Oil in the shade Pink Quartz. This is just going to come out clear even though it looks pink. It's just going to come out clear because that's just the way it's designed. But very excited. I'm definitely going to go for more appropriate makeup for obvious reasons, you know, working this week. So like this, I think that this is a great combo, and I really like how glossy my lips are. I really have been like really into e.l.f. products lately. You guys can tell, like I have a lot of e.l.f. products. Cream products are going to be the Anastasia Beverly Hills Cream Bronzer in the shade Sunkissed. I have this every single week. This is going to last me forever. This is amazing. I'm using this week is the Profusion Blush Hour Soft Matte Liquid Blush. I'm using the shade Rosé. I have 2 other shades in this, so I have 3, but the one I'm using this week is going to be Rosé, and I am going to use this all week long because I really want to get a feel for this formula because I think I like it. I want to test it out a little bit more, kind of like the same thing I did last week with that e.l.f. Camo Blush. I'm doing the same thing with this. The primer I'm using this week is going to be the Luscious Angel Eyes eyeshadow base in the shade Nude. I'm trying to finish this up. I don't think I have a lot left in this, so hopefully it'll be finished up soon. And my face primer is still the L'Oreal Revitalift Miracle Blur Instant Skin Smoother Original. When you check out my foundation a day for this foundation, which we'll talk about next, I actually did the primer on this half only, so you can see that this does help with your pores also. But I do think that this is actually going to be finished up soon as well, which makes me sad because this is really, really expensive for the drugstore. It's like almost $30, but it's really, really good. It's, for me, a moisturizer, sunscreen, and a blurring face primer all in one. The foundation I'm wearing is this L'Oreal Age Perfect 4-in-1 Tinted Balm. So if you guys are curious about what else I'm wearing, then just check out my foundation a day on this. I'm keeping this. I've already finished one of these, and I've repurchased this. This is the repurchased one, obviously, since I finished it. I like this foundation. I wanted to use my new base products with this foundation because I know how it works. So that's why I chose this week to do this. And it's actually one of my favorite foundations. So there is that. But this is new. This is the L'Oreal True Match Serum Concealer. I'm in the shade W1. This is still up for debate because I don't really feel like this is the best concealer ever. I think that they were trying to come for the Natasha Denona one, which I love the Natasha Denona High Glam Concealer. But I definitely think that I would steer you in the direction of the Natasha Denona one. I don't think that this is at all a dupe, but this is the first time I've used it, so that could change by the end of the week. But what I'm feeling right now is that this is it would probably get decluttered at the end of the week if I continue feeling the way I'm feeling about it. Because I don't need products that I don't like. This is going in my makeup memory box. This is the KVD Shade and Light Contour Palette. This is the original one with like where it's Kat Von D and it's got like the products are up. Whatever, you know what I mean. Here is what it looks like. I'm going to be using this for the rest of the week, but this is going to go in my makeup memory box because this is big for a face palette, and I don't like that it's got like, I don't like that. But also, I don't need this. I really don't. It's not Kat Von D no more. It's KVD Vegan Beauty, and even though the brand is separate from Kat Von D, I don't need to repurchase this. I don't need that. I just don't need to do that. I'm just going to put that in the makeup memory box because it is history. Maybelline Super Stay Better Skin Transforming Powder. This is what I use as my powder foundation this week. Yes, it's hard panned. I'll fix that later. I don't care to right now. And my Coty Airspun Extra Coverage Translucent Powder is what I use under my eyes. And I'm still using actually first impression products. All right. The Refi Mascara. So I like this. I think I like this. Even though the shape is extremely weird, I definitely think that this has a learning curve, and I'm only going to use it on my top lashes, and I won't use a second coat with it. So the second coat, it got very, very clumpy for me, but this was very easy to build. And I don't have long lashes anymore because I have worn false lashes for well over a year. But for some reason, I feel like I like this a lot more than my other mascaras. I want to keep using this because that's my first impression. It could change by the end of the week. I don't really declutter mascaras like that. I do tend to just use them up. But this is the mascara I'm having for the week. 2. The Jeffree Star Cosmetics Extreme Frost Highlighter. So I actually have used the Extreme Frost Highlighter formula before, and I'm not a fan of it. But this is the shade I have not used before, and it's the shade Choking on Ice. And I freaking love the shade. It's gorgeous. It's purple. And hang on, buddy. Because I know I won't have a purple highlighter like this, but I just don't theoretically know how often I'm going to reach for a purple highlighter, but I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to see how I feel at the end of the week, because that's when it's gonna happen, the end of the week. But I like it so far. And the Essence Pure Nude Baked Blush. This is in the shade Pink Flush. I have been dying to try this since I got it in the mail, and for me it came out very darker. Like, even in the swatch, it's not appearing as dark as what it did on my skin. It's so weird. That is so weird. I don't know how I feel about this. I don't typically like shimmery blushes, but I don't know. Like I said, it threw me off that it was very dark on my skin. I did actually go over with a translucent powder and blend it out because it was very dark on my skin. Check out my foundation a day. I think I have actually the video there. But anyways, I like this. I'm on this side of liking this right now. But we will see at the end of the week how I feel. I am so excited. I'm going to be doing, like I said, a work appropriate makeup tutorial tomorrow. I'm also going to be doing second impressions type of video. I'm so excited for this week. I'm so very excited to have new makeup and see how I feel about it and declutter stuff. So let's see what happens. All right, like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell, all that social media great stuff. I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye, guys.